Hey everyone, what's up? I've been sent a bunch of games to look at in the last kind of 24 hours. So I've picked out 3 that are all in the sub-1000 range. First one, we'll just go through them all. I haven't looked at these. I don't know what happens. We're just going to look at them together and have fun. So, a bit of light-hearted Friday entertainment in the old world of chess. Let's go. Right, so this is from Richard Hair Trigger, who's a Chess Bootcamp Live member, rated 719. He recently broke 700 for the first time. Opponent is Pimenta62, rated 733 from Brazil. Okay, and we have a Piet's defense. Okay, Richard plays c3. And we have knight there. Yo, don't know about this one. I mean, this is an odd move because you're putting your bishop right in front of the d-pawn. Now, the d-pawn can't move, which can make it hard for this bishop to get out. The other route out for the bishop is this way, but then if you like play b3 and stuff, it's then behind your knight. So, yeah, I think if you're going to play like Vienna style, then bishop c4 looks cleaner, because that then allows you to push d4, which you can do for free at the moment to your heart's content. So, not great. Okay, well, this is a pointless check. Oh, it's not a check. Attack on the queen. White can just play f3 here with tempo, kick the bishop away. Even knight f3 is fine. Bishop takes. You've got pawn takes or queen takes. Okay, pawn to f3. Bishop retreats. Okay, so now knight g to e2 looks tempting, but then we're blocking in the whole queen. This bishop move, I think, is hampering you a little bit. Okay, so we're going for the fianchetto idea, right, with probably the thought that we'll move the knight at some point soon. Okay. Pushes d5 now. Why? Because surely this just says, oh, please play e5 and kick my knight and make me move my knight a second time. This is move 5 of the game. We've only got 2 pieces developed. Okay, there we go. e5, good spot. Knight retreats. Now, you have to notice that with that move, the knight is now swinging around to look at our pawn, so we should probably protect the pawn. Queen e2 would do it. This bishop can't do anything yet, so it's either going to be queen e2 or it's going to be f4. Okay, well, that gives up the pawn and also offers up the knight to this bishop. He takes the pawn. Okay. Castles. Right. Now, my worry is bishop takes, g takes here. And that really opens up the king like an oyster. Black has now moved this pawn 1, 2, 3 times. No, this is not the way. Okay. So now surely knight to here. Bishop might end up even going out to a3. Don't know. Yeah, knight e4. And white has reasonable control. Black is severely behind in development and proves the point by pushing another pawn. A pointless pawn. The c and the f pawns don't help in the opening because they don't help you to release a bishop. Black's biggest problem is this bishop right now. So if I was black here, I'd have maybe fianchettoed this bishop and get castled. This is a funny old move. Okay. Now Richard pushes another pawn, but it comes with tempo, so you can argue it's not the loss of a move because now we're going to force black to play another knight move, and the knight now comes into opposition to a square. This is a bit precarious because it's defended only by the bishop. So now, if white, for example, can dislodge this bishop, then we might win the knight. So, for example, something like knight c5, it's a safe square. I'm attacking the bishop, also attacking one of the bishop's retreat squares, and also attacking b7. So if knight here, I think that would force the bishop to undevelop itself all the way back to c8. Now, it doesn't win the knight, but it's not bad. Okay, so here we're targeting a pawn that is protected. So I think you may have missed a bit of a trick there. But that knight is in a good position anyway. And black pushes another pawn. This is something we see far too often. Right? So many games that I play, I notice that if my opponent's not doing well, they've moved a pile of pawns, and I look at my pawns and I've got like 1, 2, 3 small pawn chain, very happy, keep it all nice and tight. This is scrappy pawn play. Okay, queen e2, why? I'm not sure I see the point of this. It may be supporting this bishop. Is the idea this? I don't know. Don't get that. Okay, now another pawn move. Oi, oi. Okay, now I'd put my knight here for sure. Knight here looked interesting. It hits the bishop, but this knight probably wants to go there. And you'd be taking that square away. Okay, cool. Knight c5, like it. Bishop retreats. Now, at this point in time, what you have to say to yourself is, which is the most valuable piece? Is it that knight or that bishop? This bishop does have some freedom right now. This bishop's very poor because it's not playing yet. It's not joined in. There are some light squared pawns that can get in the way of this bishop, but I don't know. I think I just grab the pawn, I think, and then come back. So, okay, so Richard plays this knight to g5. Now it is kickable there. And if kicked, where's it going to go? It can't go here. It could go here. It's not too bad. Okay. Oh, but black plays this. Now this gives up another pawn. Surely it does. Okay, instead Richard kicks the knight. And black, I think, has noticed the hanging pawn, so now we have to move our knight back. Okay, it's a little bit of, you can feel the kind of inefficiency of moves when we do something and we have to do something else, right? Efficiency really does become a far greater factor the more you go on. Now, Richard, you have to notice here there is a hanging pawn, hits the queen. Queen has to go here, then you simply retreat, and you've just won yourself a pawn. Okay, bishop here hits the rook. Nice move. Rook moves, okay. And we grab a free pawn, good. Now you see black again has noticed the hanging pawn before you did. And so now you trade off. Okay, this is not bad. Queen in. Oh, right in your face. Now this rook has to defend this square because otherwise it's checkmate. The king's got nowhere to go. Okay, now, so what I would be thinking now is, how can I distract the rook? So how about like pawn takes pawn, knight takes, immediately knight takes, and then black goes, oh, you blundered, and you go, no, but checkmate, something like that. Taking the knight, oh, gorgeous, because this pawn is pinned by the queen. So the knight, oh no, the knight is defended by this still. So knight can take, oh, you missed it. Oh no, now surely queen takes rook. Queen takes rook, checkmate. Boom! Nice aggressive checkmate. We've been working, last 3 weeks, we've been working on attacking patterns in the foundation group in Chess Bootcamp Live. So yeah, Richard's attacking is definitely coming on. But this was a blunder because black should have captured there. Should have captured, but this is the kind of thing I'm thinking of. Black takes, and then he goes, oh no, you fool. But then actually at this point now, they have an escape. Yeah, but yeah, good game, nice one. Let's have a look at number 2. This is between Mango Bus and Green Zero. Now, I don't know either of these players. This one was sent to me by a friend who said, my mates just had an awesome game, so let's check it out. E4, okay, Caro Khan. Knight F3. Okay, we defend the pawn with a queen. I don't know this at all. Okay, we have to just leave ourselves a little note, a little red sticky pad saying, by the way, the king and queen are in line, just so you know. Okay, and this comes with tempo, so now the queen has to move back. Okay, knight moves again, hitting the queen again. Why? Well, let's put the knight in the centre. Oh, this is interesting. So now the knight's kind of pinned. The knight should move. We've got queen takes queen. And there's no piece that can recapture other than the king. So the king has to move and then lose castling rights. Okay. Oh, stop it. What? What? No, just take the queen. Your queen's under attack. Take the damn queen. Black's going to take your queen now. Oh, Black's taking your... Whoever sent me this saying this was a good game, if we were playing Guess the ELO right now... Oh, both... Oh! Oh! And now knight takes c2 and we have a family fork. Oh my struth. I did not see that. I did not see... I was just insulting black. I do apologise, green 0. But you should have taken the queen. White should have taken the queen. This is just... What? Because, I mean, like, knight takes queen and you're losing. This was brilliant by green 0. Bang, bang. Bang with check again. And you're up a knight and a pawn. And now the king's out in the board. Oh, this is calm. I like this. It's very cool. So I'm going to leave my knight in the middle of the board. I'll just leave it there. I'm in no rush. Might bring my bishop out in a bit and check you. I don't know. Okay, this bishop comes out, double defends the knight. I think maybe this is just as cool. Okay, king out to here. Bishop can still come to here because it's defended by the knight. Only problem is this pawn hangs, so what do? Vado Vito. Bishop can drop back, or simply f6. Bishop drops back. Okay, that's some kind of fianchetto idea. Castles. f4, look at white's king out in the middle of the board. f6 now. You could have played that on the last move and saved yourself. Saved your bishop a job. And you wasted a whole turn putting that bishop there. And this bishop is now on a worse square than it was before. If you look at this, right? Bishop, perfectly good square. Anytime this knight moves, bishop's got looking at, for example, f2, undefended pawn. Right, it's looking at this, stopping the rook coming out into the game. Yeah? Here, suddenly the bishop's got no prospects up here because this pawn's going nowhere because it's stuck, right? And you're looking at this. And then after this, you play f6 anyway. Now, yeah, you're adding a second defender to the thing, I get it. And another pawn move, why not? Pieces. Pieces are for, hang on. Hangs, but then we've got two attackers on this. Oh, well, let's just see what happens. I can't predict this game at all. b6. I would not have played that move, right? Apart from anything else, you're castled, but you've still got junk on the back rank. Shift the junk, right? Put this stuff here, defended by the knight, hits the king, right? Bishop here. King can go there. Can't go to any of these squares. Can't go there. So he's got two squares, isn't it? Two squares, yeah? No, he can't go there. Can't go there because of the pawn, right? Bishop here, king has to go here. And you've got a piece out on the board. Now you can bring your knight out and like think about attacking this pawn and stuff like that. b6? Why? Okay, bishop here. So now we're setting up a discovered check. That's good. Right. Pushes. Ooh! Oh, no, 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 no. Don't, no. No. Well, that hangs the bishop. And then the rook. Oh. Yes. And yes, we get a queen and you have to take the queen. So now it's white that's +3. Oh, be still my beating heart. Attack the knight, okay. Look at all this. The point of the opening in chess is to get your pieces into the game. Currently, you've got one piece developed and it's the wrong one. This is even a move. Use the king as your only attacker. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, look, white's in the lead. God knows how. Okay. Now we try and simplify. Okay, this is hitting the rook. You've got to move your rook. Okay, give check. Right, okay. And now we move the rook. Okay, fair enough. Now we hit the rook again. Now we hit the knight. Now we check the king. Okay. King, I think, has to retreat. Yeah, now we check the king again. King comes back. Now we check the king again. These are pointless checks. They're not actually achieving it. It's not really moving you forward. It's just showing that I can give you check. Oh. And black. Okay, now we just trade off. Because why not? And now this is also setting up a discovery, so steps out of the way. You can take this pawn. That's okay. Because you don't really want it to take your, and then I guess knight can take. Knight takes, okay. And we're just swapping everything off now. Knight comes in. This is, okay, now knight could have gone there, but you can't go there right now because it sets up this. King takes bishop. Because the bishop's currently defended by the rook. Okay, pushing pawns up. We are up a piece, so, well, we're up a rook for a couple of pawns. This is the danger pawn, I was about to say, you know, you just have to be careful about this. Fortunately, the knight's got it. Knight's got this covered. That pawn takes one more step. Takes, takes. Bishop's not hanging. Push a pawn. Check. Right, in general, you want to be moving your king towards the centre of the board when the queens are off. Now, what you've done here, white, is you've quarantined your king. Because there's now a force field down here that the king can't get through. So this king is now stuck, pacing backwards and forwards there. Much better to put your king here, where it guards these squares as well from the rook's entry. Now the rook comes in and says, oh look, pawns. Okay, now we hit the rook. Bishop could trade. No, it doesn't. We win the rook. We win the rook. With a discovered check. Even better. This is now winning for white. White must win from here. Okay, now somebody needs to take control of that pawn. I think rook back to a1, yeah? Rook back to a1. This isn't playable because knight takes. This isn't playable because bishop takes either way. So good. Okay, ooh, bishop fork on both rooks, but anyway, rook d1. Okay, now you take the, ooh, what? At least this way, if you've done this right, they take you, you take back. And you just give back the exchange. Because right now you're up a whole piece and an exchange. This, you just give up a whole rook. And then don't capture the pawn. Why did you recapture? What? What's this? You're just saying to black, please make a queen. Oh my lord. Check. Rook's hanging, by the way. Oh, this is just horrible. And checkmate. Oh my. Right. Whoever sold that to me is a good game. Anyway. Oh, it's enjoyable. But a comedy of errors. I mean, white should have had that game. But I did like the family fork in the middle, I have to say. Alright, game number 3. Oh, this one's shortish. Okay, so this is by the Monty 90. Let's flip round. Okay, both in the 900s now. So we have e4, e5, knight 3, knight c6. The Italian. Are we going to get a Russo? No, the Gioco Piano. Right. Now, if d3 you could transpose into a Lucchini. No. a3. Right, knight comes out. Oh, no, 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 no. This is far too cautious. Far too cautious. You need to compete for the board. You can't just try and prevent your opponent from making certain forward moves. Because you know what your opponent's going to do? Just make different forward moves. Anyway, so now, drop a pawn, pawn attacks. Oh, and fork on queen and rook. That's what you get for being too cautious, Caroline 555. Thank you for the rook. Now the knight comes in, but it's too little too late, 'cause now you can castle. There's no minor pieces there, you can just castle. Oh! Check! And now I spy with my little eye, royal fork, knight to g3, hitting both, knight to g3 check, and Caroline resigns. Well, I don't know about you boys and girls, but I need a cold drink after that one. Lots of fun at the fair, at the sub-1000 level. Yeah, all good entertainment. Thanks everyone for sharing your games, do appreciate it. Hope my comments have been some use as well. But yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. It's, you know, it's a game. It's all good fun. It's there to be enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you later.